So the concept of Thanksgiving is weird, man. You shove something up a turkey's ass and you're supposed to eat it, right?
I call that a Tuesday.
Okay, Tuesday. Welcome to week 12 of the Chopping Birds Weekly NFL podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Port Chop with
Your
co-host
other co-host, Big Bird.
Big Bird once again doing a remote location because Chris has got to do he's got to be a good boy. He's got to fold his underwear and do his homework before he heads out for Thanksgiving. So Chris is at home.
I do have,
Hashtag priorities.
I do have. And if anyone wants to do my final, let me know.
I mean, yeah,
Let's
it's
do it
a
in 2 hours.
what social media marketing.
Yes.
Okay, if anybody is within the next 2 hours an expert in social media marketing, Chris is looking for you, and he's willing to pay for you to take the final. So there you go.
I'll suck at that.
Woohoo! I'll suck your dick, suck your clit, suck your dick and your clit if you got both. Whatever.
Maybe
So
not both.
yeah.
I draw the line there.
Hashtag tranny lives matter. So anyway, Chris, you have the updated standings. They're very interesting this week, are they not?
It was an interesting week 11, that's for sure. You were technically tied for the best this week.
Woo!
You went 7-7.
Okay.
I went 7-7. Ashley went 6-8, and oh how the mighty have fallen. Michael went 5-9.
Had an off week. It happens.
So now Ashley is 1 game back. I am 5 games back. I'm coming back, and you are 13 games back.
Like I say every week. So you're telling me there's a chance.
Improvement.
Yeah, the people want results. I'm giving you results. I am jumping, hopefully, back up into the single digits very soon. So, all right, Chris. Well, we have Thanksgiving games this week. They did cancel, or they moved.
Bullshit.
They moved the Pittsburgh Steelers and Ravens game.
I don't even want to watch football now because both of those games were terrible.
I mean, I'm okay with it because if I could see one Texas team win and one Texas team lose, I'd be okay.
Honestly, I think both of y'all lose.
And if we win, then we're back in the number one for the division. If we win.
See, I hate the Cowboys, and I'm actually cheering for y'all to win the division.
I mean, I got amped too. I mean, I kind of want us to tank so we can get like at least a top 5 pick.
Yeah,
but
Ashley doesn't want y'all to win the division. She's like, I'd rather have the top 10 draft pick than have the chance to get murdered at home in the playoffs.
I mean, I would too, but that game was freaking spectacular last week. That was a good game. That was probably the most well-rounded game I've seen the Cowboys play all year.
Again, it was Minnesota.
It was Minnesota, and then Kirk Cousins, can turn it off and on when he wants to, and he definitely turned it off. He's just like, I'll put it on autopilot and see what happens. But okay, so yeah, like I was saying, we're down to 2 games. There should be 3, but due to COVID concerns, they've switched the divisional game between the Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers to Sunday. So you're only getting the Cowboys game and the Lions game before that on Thanksgiving, which is how it was for a long time, a very long time.
At least the Titans didn't get COVID. They played Baltimore last weekend.
Damn, I honestly thought you guys were dead in the water going into that overtime. I thought there's no way you guys are going to win this game. And then they showed the highlights of Derrick Henry, and I'm like, oh, I forgot. If he can turn it on, then you guys are okay. So
they had the ball first, and we stopped them. So our defense stepped up.
He's like, what? That happens?
It does happen.
Grable did it.
Derrick Henry is a grown man.
That is a grown-ass man against a team of other grown men, just smaller grown men, apparently.
And he is now back in front, leading the league in rushing.
Oh, as he should be right now.
It's fun. You look at the top 5. It's him and Dalvin Cook are like 1,060 yards, and then the next person is a running back from Jacksonville, and he's like 400 yards less.
Yeah.
It's Dalvin Cook and It's Dalvin Cook and Henry, and then a bunch of children.
Yeah, a bunch of children. Oh my goodness. So, I mean, in all honesty, like, it's just, the 2 games I'm okay with, obviously. I really don't care for the noon game, but I'll still watch it. I'll still have it on the background. We're eating at 1 o'clock, so we'll probably be eating during probably the second half of the Lions game. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that 3:30 matchup for sure. You want to talk anything about your Titans real quick before we get to the picks, or do you want to talk about anything else? Or ooh, let's
We are
do
set.
okay. Let's do a thing we're thankful for each of our teams. How about that?
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay,
I am thankful for Derrick Henry.
that's what I was just about to say. Derrick Henry is the turkey for y'all's feast.
He is everything. He is our offense.
He is the turkey. He's the stuffing. He's the mashed taters. He's the pumpkin
I mean,
pie.
the fucking Titans. I think they hopefully got away from it this now. They didn't. It wasn't called load management, but they were limiting Derrick's carries by design. The first 5 weeks when we were 5-0, he was averaging 26 carries a game, which is a lot.
It's a bit.
That's a lot. Don't get me wrong, and we were 5-0. But from weeks 6, 7, 8, and well, I don't know fucking weeks. After weeks from like 6 to 10, in which we were 1-3, he was averaging 19 carries a game.
Jesus.
But luckily, and against Baltimore, he ran 28 times for 140 yards.
Oh, that's fucking good considering it was against Baltimore. Baltimore was one of the better teams in the league.
So clearly, load management for Derrick Henry is not a good idea. Run the man all the time.
I mean, load management only exists in the NBA, so you're okay.
He is better than everybody else.
He is. He just look at me. I'm better.
I am better. He's huge.
I am the captain now. I am better.
I love him. What about you, Colin? What are you thankful for?
Well, just real quick, I wanted to say, say my thoughts and prayers are to the Cowboys strength and conditioning coach Marcus Paul. Passed away.
He did.
Collapsed on the field during practice in the facility on Tuesday. All day yesterday it was, reports saying, oh, he's still alive. He's in critical condition, but he's still alive. And then, another reporter said, oh, no, he died, on impact. He died the second he hit the ground, it's like, which one is it, folks?
Yeah, if he already died, then I heard he was alive.
Yeah, and then, I checked my phone today as I'm leaving work, and it was official, he died. And it's not COVID related, but the Cowboys, out of respect for him yesterday, just canceled practice. They're like, we're not practicing today for coach. And so I just wanted to, say thoughts and prayers to his friends and his family, and obviously the Cowboys organization. Losing a strength and conditioning coach like that. He was only 55 years old, so 54 years old. It's ridiculous, man. 2020 just needs to calm the fuck down. Their tits are all the way up here. They need to be down here. So it's just chill the fuck out, 2020. Got to take everything from Alex Trebek to my dad to the freaking strength and conditioning coach for the Cowboys. Really, fuck. So it's just, I'm just thankful that, that the team seemed to find itself last week. Now, it was against the Vikings, like we said. But the Vikings, going into this season, we thought the Vikings were going to be the team in that division. And, Kirk Cousins is probably one of their problems. I wouldn't say he's the biggest problem. I don't know, that defense is a little inconsistent for, everybody's taste. And I'm thankful because, instead of going out and getting all these, has-been, discount, $2 bin rental rack of players, we decided to, let the young guys, spread their wings, and we got to let them fly. They're a peacock. You got to let me fly. So, we have, Wilson, the fighting Texas Aggie that is just a force to be reckoned with in that secondary now. Causing fumbles and sacks, and the guy, just gig 'em shit. And then we moved our best player to another position we moved Zach Martin, and the guy is Taysom Hill on that offensive line. You can put him anywhere, and the guy's going to thrive. And it showed, it paid dividends, especially with that long run by Tony Pollard. So
does he think he's a pirate?
Our best player thinks he's a pirate. Well, he does have a beard, so maybe he does. I don't know. But I mean, Zach Martin. I'm just thankful that this team keeps it interesting, I guess.
That's more your division.
Yeah, that's. I'm thankful that we're still in the divisional race, and I'm just, you know, just how about them Cowboys? Especially after last week's game, I was kind of riding high for a couple of days, and I'm like, woo! So there we go. All right. So anything else you want to talk about before we get to these picks?
Mm, no.
Okay, Chris. So even on Thanksgiving, we're kind of like I don't know, 7-Eleven. We're open 24 hours. Even on holidays, I still got to ask you, who you got?
Let's see. Well, we got the Texans at the Lions.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I think I'm going to take the Texans.
I am. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to say, I don't know, especially after last week. The Lions got shut out last week. Yeah, shut out last week. Is that correct? I think they did, or they only
let's see. Stand by.
something ridiculous like that. Like
Yes.
they got shut out last week. That's not good.
That is less than ideal.
That's I mean, you walked out with as many points as you had 2 weeks ago. That's terrible as an organization.
And just so you know, you don't even have to tell a dirty story. I already found my show of the week.
Oh, there we go. So okay, so no dirty story for Thanksgiving. Maybe I can tell a dirty story for Christmas. Maybe you can sit in Papa's lap and we'll talk some dirty stories.
I'll show somebody the North Pole.
Hey, I'm gonna come down somebody's chimney. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Anywho's, okay.
All right. Next up, we got a nominee for the shit show.
Oh, so it's not the shit show. We escape it once again.
Anytime there's an NFC East matchup, it's a nominee.
It's up there.
But no, we got the
If it was like Family Feud, it would be like number 2 or 3 on the board.
consistently, yes. All right, we got the Washington football team at the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm going to have to go with the Cowboys for sure, especially after last week, and I just see no reason why they cannot beat the Washington football team. And I just ultimately just trust in the boys more than I do the Redskins, or the artist formerly known as the Redskins.
They beat you last time pretty bad. I'm gonna also pick Washington this time.
You're going to go with Washington?
They beat you last time.
That's true. That's true.
They won last week too. So
yeah, we lost to a third string quarterback.
Yeah, they got Alex Smith.
Yeah, Alex Smith. That's what the 4th quarterback they got now, or is it the 3rd? Because it was Kyle Allen against us.
It's the 3rd.
Okay.
What's that former draft pick from last year for the? I don't know his name. That's how good he was. We forgot his name.
Yeah, he's so good. Haskins.
Haskins, that's right.
Dwayne Haskins. They're moving on from him. I've heard so many bad things about him. How the organization doesn't. The freaking Rivera didn't even want him. Like he got into the organization. Rivera's like, can we fucking get somebody else? I don't want this guy.
Yeah.
So it's just that kind of player. So.
No, but I got the Cowboys.
All right, way to go, Chris. All right.
All right, now we got the Titans at the Colts.
Oh God, I don't know, man. The Colts they're playing pretty good right now.
They are, and to be fair, we lost to them 2 weeks ago, but that was a shit show on special teams, which caused us to really lose.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna. Sorry.
We had the block punt that became a field goal. We had the punt that went 10 yards. And then we had the missed field goal.
Yeah, I'm not really going to blame that one on y'all per se. I mean, as a unit, obviously it's 3 sides of the ball that have to come together. Offense, defense, and special teams. 2 out of 3 ain't bad if it's a Meatloaf song. But if one of those really fucks up, they really fuck up. So I'm going to get y'all with the redemption win. I'm going to get the Titans.
Hey, I am also going with the redemption win.
Woohoo!
Take back first place. So.
I mean, I hope so, man, because I've been pulling you for y'all all year. I kind of want to make them a believer out of people. So
7-3 versus 7-3.
Mono.
Yep. And here we go. Next one. We have the Raiders at the Falcons.
And that was an interesting game last week, was it not? But I'm gonna have to go with the Raiders. I think the Raiders got it.
I'm going with the Raiders as well. No question.
Yeah.
Now here is a question. Toss up.
Ooh.
You wouldn't think it's a toss up because of their record. It's a toss up. It is the Chargers at the Bills.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it would be. No, you wouldn't. But the Bills are kind of sliding right now. They're kind of backsliding a bit. But I'm still gonna have to go with the Bills.
I think the Chargers are good.
Now the Chargers. Okay, so I mean, I just one of those teams where no matter what, if you have Taylor as your quarterback and you have a young blood right behind him, they're going to be a good quarterback. Both these teams are privy to that. Tyrod Taylor went
Yeah.
out, and Herbert is now in. And then before that, he was in Buffalo, but now Josh Allen is
Yep.
the sheriff in town. So this is kind of the Tyrod Taylor Bowl, but I'm still going to go with the Bills.
I'm going with the Bills as well.
Oh, nice. Have we picked every single one so far?
No, I picked Washington.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said you picked the Cowboys. Anyway, so.
No. All right, next one we have our shit show of the week
Oh, boy.
with a combined record of 5-14 and 1.
Ooh.
We have the Chargers at the Bill. Oh shit!
I was like, what?
The Giants at the Bengals.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But
Oh.
that Joe Burrow.
No Joey B, man. That sucks, man. What, he blew up his kneecap? Is that what happened to him?
What, he tore his ACL, his MCL, it's all sorts of nonsense.
Fuck, man.
He's gonna be out, he is out 9 to 12 months.
Yeah, it's like Ricky and Boys in the Hood. Ricky!
So we'll see him like next September.
Yeah, and it kind of that makes me sad because we have matchup with the Bengals in a few weeks, and I really would have liked to have seen Joe Burrow, but specifically because of no Joey B, I don't know, man. I think they're still a decent team, but I think Joey B is the difference maker. I'm gonna go with the Giants.
I want the Giants as well. You win the Giant. Well, whoever wins your game, and Washington will be tied for first place. And then
Shit.
And then we have toss-up.
Oh.
Panthers at Vikings.
Oh man, okay. Is Bridgewater playing or is he still out?
I assume he's playing.
Because he was out. I don't know the whole game, but he was out for a little bit. They had PJ Walker come in the AFF.
He is not on the injury report as of now.
Okay, so okay, Bridgewater's playing. Then I'm gonna go with Carolina.
I'm gonna go Minnesota.
You think they're gonna get a redemption?
I think so.
Get a Tosh.0 web redemption this
there
week?
We go. I think Minnesota, you never know what to expect with them. Another team you don't know what to expect. Well, no, we know what to expect. This is an easy pick. Cardinals at New England.
Oh, let's go with them Cards.
Yeah, Arizona all the way.
Go with them Cardies.
All right. On to the next. That's an easy one. Because the Patriots suck. Let's see. Dolphins at Jets.
Ooh. Dolphins. You go from one shitty team in the East to another to a damn good team in the East, and vice versa. Go with the Dolphins. You got to go with the Dolphins.
I'm going with the Jets.
Are you really?
I think they finally win.
I was about to say, man, I don't think the Jets are going to win one fucking game this year.
Well, let's see. Let's look at their schedule.
Okay.
Let's see here. There we go. The Dolphins, the Raiders,
Loss.
the Seahawks,
Loss.
the Ravens,
Loss.
Browns, and at the Patriots.
They might beat the Patriots.
But in week 16, or week 17,
They might.
I think this is their best chance to win.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this week or against the Patriots, I think they could get that one. Maybe against the Browns. Maybe they can sneak one against the Browns. But as of right now, I don't see them winning a fucking game this year.
And then Adam Gase should be gone.
Adam Gase should have been gone like the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
but that's not for me to determine.
That's not for me to determine. Here we go. This is all right. Brought to you by Purple Mattress. We have the Browns at Jaguars.
Yeah, Brownies. I think the prodigal son returns Minshew this week. I'm not sure. I think he's still questionable, but I'm still going to go with the Brownies, man. I like the way that they're playing right now.
Yeah, I take the Brownies as well. They're going to make the playoffs for the first time in forever.
God damn! Did you hear that this is the first time the Brownies have been over 500 since like 2005?
You know,
at this rate.
Another crazy fact.
What?
Up until last week's win, Ben Roethlisberger for the Steelers had the most wins in that stadium.
Yes, I heard that stat, and I was like, well, it's the Browns. You can't really be surprised, but I mean
that's insane.
A quarterback that has never played for you, that has never suited up for another fucking team, has more wins in that fucking stadium. He only plays twice a year or once a year in that stadium. Once a year.
That just proves how bad they
are. Oh yeah, I mean he's probably beat the Browns probably every single year since he came into the league. That 03 draft is when he came in. So you do the math. You do the math. I mean, at least every other year, that guy. Yeah.
All right. Speaking of Pittsburgh, this is the game that I was looking forward to tomorrow, but now it's on Sunday. The Ravens and the Steelers.
We got the Steelers to keep that win streak going.
Let's look at the Steelers' schedule. Do they go 16-0? Let's see. Okay, they have the Ravens.
Yeah, that's a win.
They have Washington.
That's a win.
The Bengals.
Ooh, that's a win.
That's a win. They have the Bills.
Oh, that could be tricky.
Could be tricky. That's so that they win. They have the Colts in Pittsburgh. That's probably a win. And then they have Cleveland in Cleveland.
Okay, the three that you really got to watch for, I think, are the Bills, the Colts, and the Browns. I think those are the three high alert games that you probably need to look at for this.
They'll probably end up. I mean, I think they go 15-1.
I mean,
That's still crazy.
They could do what the Colts did many moons ago, and they bench their starters the last week and then they lose, and they lose the undefeated regular season.
That would be sad.
That happened. They bench Peyton Manning, they bench everybody else, and then they fucking lose the last week. Really? Really?
I do remember
that. That was. It kind of made me laugh, and I kind of scratched my head at the same time. Like, huh?
All right, here we go. We got the Saints at the Broncos.
Saints at the Broncos. I'm gonna have to go with the Saints. Taysom Hill.
He was pretty good.
He was pretty fucking good, man. That guy might have a career after number 9 hangs it up.
Poor Winston.
Yeah, he was the starter, and then out of nowhere, they're like, no, we're going with Taysom.
Oh, man. All right. This one would have been a good game earlier in the year, but not this one. Not now. We have the Niners at the Rams.
We got to go with the Rams. The Niners have had too many injuries, and
Rams are pretty good.
They're good. They beat the GOAT. I mean, that was a terrible interception to end the game, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do. But I mean, it was just interesting. That was an interesting matchup for a Monday night game. But I'm going to go with the Rams.
Speaking of the GOAT, I got the Rams as well. Speaking of the GOAT, we have the Chiefs at the Buccaneers.
Ooh, let's go with them Chiefs.
Yeah, I go with KC as well.
KC.
No, KC. Then we have the Buccaneers at the Packers. We just said the fucking Buccaneers.
Yeah, the Buccaneers, yeah.
We have the Bears at the Packers.
Oh, Packers. The Bears, they are who we thought they were. They're slowly coming back to earth.
Yes, they're now 5-5.
There we go, 5-5 after riding that high. But no, it's Green Bay. It's Green Bay.
Final game of the week on Monday night, we have Seahawks at the Eagles.
Oh, shit, dude. I mean, multiple reasons I'm pulling for the Seahawks on this one.
Yep, I got Seahawks.
Yeah, that's it. All right, Chris, anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here?
I got shit.
You got shit. Brain got a poop.
Brain got a poop.
T-5 to the brain got a shit. All right, so from Chris and I to you and your loved ones, have a very happy and safe Thanksgiving. Enjoy some football, some food, some family, some friends, some fun. All some of my top 5 favorite F words. Not including free and fuck. Those are my other top 2.
Hey, it's free food if you didn't pay for it.
Hey, that's true. All right, so y'all if you're traveling, be safe, be smart, wear a mask, wash your hands. Just be smart about it, y'all. And
you know what? You know what they should do? I'll tell them in just a minute.
All right. Okay. All right. So, all right, guys. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. And always remember, my little piglets, Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the mostest. And
Make good choices.
Especially in the goddamn pick'em. Gobble, gobble, motherfuckers. We love y'all. Bye, guys.